TV shows. We got trailers. Monarch, we talked about Monarch previously. We actually have a trailer for it now. We also have the new Red Band Gen V trailer, as well as an interesting religiously tinged anime that we're going to be talking about. So yeah, let's do the thing. Welcome, nerds, to the TV news. That's a little ambiguous, don't you think? This is a clip that is taken from the larger Week in Nerddom that gets posted up on the main YouTube channel at Generally Nerdy, or youtube.com/Generally Nerdy, however you have to go about it. This section of the news, we're talking about TV shows and episodic shows on streaming networks. I'm still working out a way to say that isn't such a mouthful. Either way, it's going to be TV shows, right? That's how this works. And so let's just get into it, shall we? That's all we got this week is trailers. We don't have any other real news, so we're just going to talk about trailers. Coming out the gate with trailers, we have Monarch, Legacy of Monsters. We talked about this when it was announced previously that we will be seeing it soon. Well, here it is. The official release date for Monarch is November 7th on Apple TV+. How the hell is Apple TV+ cranking out all of this incredible quality programming? Just like they kind of... I mean, it's Apple, so that explains some of it, I think. But they really, it's few and far between. Maybe they're playing it right. Maybe they're doing what all of the other streamers should do, and they're only focusing on things that are exceptional quality, because I don't know that they've really released anything that hasn't been great at this point. So I'm kind of digging the fact that they're the ones that are doing the Godzilla series, and it will have Godzilla in it. We were speculating previously that because it is not Godzilla's name does not appear in the title, that it was going to be Godzilla adjacent, because Legendary is doing more Godzilla stuff in the movies, so it's kind of like detracting from the one thing to do the other. And apparently they're gonna give it a shot. They're gonna try and actually do Godzilla in this series as well as Godzilla in the Legendary movies. And I believe the two are going to intermingle a little bit as well. So pretty freaking awesome. Go check it out if you're a Godzilla fan, and who isn't. From there, we also have the new American Horror Story Delicate trailer. Oh Lord. Yeah, this is a thing. September 20th, so we are not that far out. I don't know. I really don't know how I feel about this. There is a little bit of decent setup going on in this trailer, so maybe there will be a decent season to come out of this Kim Kardashian-ness. But like, how is it that this trailer is like a minute and a half long and Kim Kardashian is on screen for maybe 15 seconds, and I already do not believe for an instant that she's even halfway decent actor. Like, this is, oh, it's just so bad. I mean, the rest of the cast seems to be doing fine, but like, there's just that Kim Kardashian cannonball bringing everything down in the middle, right? So, yeah, all right, that's what we got there. Let's move over to Gen V, the new Red Band trailer there. We got, this is absolutely going to be another banger. This is another one that, like, I feel like Amazon was doing some things. They were experimenting with stuff, and some of their experiments were fantastic. See Night Sky, see Peripheral. Those were great shows that got prematurely canceled. Thankfully, The Boys is not one of those. It is a great show, but it did not prematurely get canceled. So much so that this is a spin-off from The Boys that is just going to be at least as big as The Boys was, I think. Even with slightly smaller, much smaller names attached to it as far as the actors involved. This is just the way that they are telling these stories, the way that they're letting the showrunners and the producers and stuff tell this story, and they're not really mingling it, like limiting them, restricting them, just is going to make for a fantastic universe that they're building. Gen V is going to be the first strike out into that broader universe, so I'm definitely here for it. I think this is going to be great. Go check the trailer, see if I'm wrong. From there, we have Gabriel and the Guardians. All right, so the Angel Productions that gave us, was one of the production studios involved with the Sound of Freedom movie that was such a huge hit this past summer. They are now branching out a little bit into other forms of media, and this is an anime that is from this same production studio, again, that brought us Sounds of Freedom. So that kind of gives you an idea of where they're coming from. It's an anime style, I guess I should say, because it doesn't come from Japan. So anime style. It's anime style series that is going to be based on Old Testament scripture. So it's based on, which means they're going to take some creative liberties, obviously. And if you watch the trailer, that's absolutely evident. But it looks like it's going to be solidly produced. For anybody who's grown up in any sort of religious community, you'll know that there's always plenty of religious programming, plenty of things that are approved by the church or whatever. And they're always bad. They're always just super corny, poorly acted, poorly written, very poorly produced. But it is the message, because the message is what's important, right? This anime seems to take that idea, and yes, the message is absolutely important, but the packaging that the message comes in equally as important, it would seem. So yeah, I'm very intrigued by this. No release or no announcement yet as to where it is going to be released through, if they're going to do it through their own website perhaps, or if they're going to strike a deal with one of the streamers. I really hope that it's not just exclusively through like a religious streamer, because that's going to severely limit the people that can and will see this. So yeah, interesting situation. Try and keep my tabs on it as much as possible. That's all we got for the TV section. Aside from TV suggestions this week, Ahsoka. As I'm recording this, I think episode 5 has been released, but I have yet to watch it. Episode 4, though, definitely makes all of that shuffling with dragging of feet for the first 3 episodes freaking worth it. Oh man, this could very much be the greatest TV show that Disney Lucasfilm has released. Very well could be the greatest Star Wars thing that Disney Lucasfilm has released. I don't know. That's kind of saying a lot, because Mando was great for season 1 and pretty good for season 2. So let's kind of wait until the season ends, but absolutely, if you're not watching Ahsoka, you must go watch Ahsoka. Get your hands on it however you want. You don't have to give Disney your money, but try and watch it, maybe through alternative means. Either way, that is your suggestion for TV this week. Once again, nerds, this has been the TV and streaming news for the week, taken from the main show, The Week in Nerddom, which is posted on the main channel, youtube.com/generallynerdy. Thank you for joining me here, nerds. Before we go, always remember that if it's generally nerdy, it's probably here.